Hey there, it's Jill Havens, and I'm here to talk to you today about experiment number 7 in the book, The E Squared 9 Energy Experiments, that I've been doing videos on. Experiment number 7 is the Jenny Craig Principle. Your thoughts and consciousness provide the scaffolding for your physical body. Your body is simply a living expression of your point of view about the world. Sometimes that's scary, isn't it? Let me see. Let me get to the end. Well, maybe not even the end. Your food, like everything else in the world, is infused with energy, and by working with it instead of fighting against it, as most of us do in our obsession to lose weight, you'll easily drop a pound or two without changing a single thing. The specific premise for this experiment is that the energy provided by your food is affected by what you say and think. All right. Think about it. How many times have you said or thought something like the following? It's really hard for me to lose weight. I just look at a piece of chocolate cake and gain weight, or I have a slow metabolism. Not only do thoughts like this make you feel like warmed over dog do, but they radically affect your body and what you put into it. I agree with that wholeheartedly. The more obsessed one is with getting thin, the more certain it becomes that one will never get there. As long as you harbor negative energy about yourself and spend time wanting to lose weight, that's what you'll get. Negativity and the state of wanting to lose weight. Trying to get to the end of the chapter here. Okay. During this experiment, you're going to do the following. Refrain from talking smack about your body. If possible, refrain from negativity of any kind. Before you put anything into your body, send it loving thoughts. Put your hands over it and give it a blessing. Concentrate on infusing your food with love, joy, and peace. That's it. Weigh yourself the day you start, and again 3 days later. And this is the lab report sheet that we get with every one of these. The principle, the Jenny Craig principle, theory is your thoughts and consciousness provide the scaffolding for your physical body. The question, does what I think affect my environment, specifically the food I take into my body? The hypothesis, if my thoughts and consciousness are in a continuous dance with my environment, the food I eat can't help but be affected by my thoughts. By changing what I think about and say to my food, I will be healthier and, for the sake of this experiment, lose at least 1 pound. The approach. Don't change a single thing about your diet. In fact, what you eat should be a non-issue during the time period of this experiment. However, every time you do eat something over the next 3 days, whether it's your morning over easy eggs or an afternoon slice of a co-worker's birthday cake, deliberately and consciously send the food positive, loving thoughts before ingesting it. Thank it for nourishing you and expect it to contribute to the betterment of your body. Okay, where do I start? This is the first experiment that I had trouble with, that I didn't have success with. Now, I was doing a discussion with my sister and her husband and another friend of ours. We've been doing weekly discussions on this book, which you can find on my Facebook fan page. And all 3 of them had a positive experience with this experiment. And it makes sense to me. I know it can work. I tried it 3 different times. The first time I tried it, I was having a big awareness about another issue that I've been dealing with. Enlightenment of an issue that I was dealing with. And my focus was more on that than on this experiment. And I did bless my food. I don't think I really understood how I was supposed to bless my food and such. But I did do it. And there were times, a couple times maybe, that I actually forgot to bless my food. But I did it for 3 days, and I didn't lose. I might have lost 0.2 or 0.4 or something like that. So it wasn't a pound. So I thought, well, I'm going to have to redo this one. I don't know how many weeks went by. A few weeks went by. I decided to try it again. I couldn't get past the first day of focusing on blessing my food. I kept forgetting to. Once I ate them, I put my hand over my stomach and tried to bless it, hoping, it wasn't too late to bless my food then. I just had trouble focusing, and I tried it a third time with the same results. Focus, focus, focus. I kept forgetting to bless my food. I didn't have success with this. So, like I said, the 3 people that I was conversing with about this did have success. So I do 100% believe that you can have success with it. So any of you that do this this experiment, please comment below this video and let me know how it went for you, because I think I need to revisit it sometime in the future. I don't know if I have a mental block against losing weight. And you know what? Maybe that's what my problem is, that I was thinking about losing that 1 pound. You're not really supposed to focus on losing the pound. You're supposed to focus on getting along with your food, blessing your food, having it get along with your body. You're not really supposed to focus on losing weight. So maybe I think that's part of what I did. And everybody has busy lives right now, and mine is no exception. And I had both. Every single time I did this experiment, my focus goes off in so many different directions. I have so many things going on, whether it's kids, business, work, life. There's always something going on, and I just really had trouble focusing on this one. When I started the book, this was a totally new concept for me, so I was really engaged. I was really focused on each experiment, and the more I got into this book, I got into reading other books like it, Manifesting Michelangelo. I started reading that because I couldn't get enough of this manifesting principle and the universal field of infinite possibilities. I couldn't get enough. And I also got into meditation. So my focus was just going boom, 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 all over the place. All kind of centered towards the same thing, but not the experiment. So that's all I have to report on experiment number 7. I failed big time. It's not really a fail. It's a learning experience. So what did I learn from it? That I need to focus. And I've been working on that in my daily meditations, working on focusing, which I'm going to do some videos about that coming up here soon. Because going into the meditation, you have to focus. And here I am thinking about what I'm going to do when I'm done meditating, and what am I going to do tomorrow, and I'm really trying to learn to live in the moment. So even though this experiment didn't necessarily work for me, it still taught me something, and that is the lesson, to make sure whether you succeed at something or, quote, fail at something, you didn't really fail. You learned a lesson, and I certainly did. It has a lot to do with focus, and it's just part of the journey. So again, if you try this experiment, please comment below this video and let me know how you did, how it worked for you, because it does work. There's proof. So anyways, that's all I have for now. I'll get going on video number 9. Is that number 9? Yeah. On experiment number 9. So you take care. We'll talk soon.